Okay, I'm going to try to make this simple. We're going to migrate an existing ASP.NET application into Azure. These are the tools that you're required to use that will be necessary to complete this migration. So Visual Studio or the Web Developer Express Edition will work just fine. Upon installing Visual Studio, you'll install SQL Server 2008 Express Edition. You'll want to make sure you install the SDK, which is included with the Windows Azure tools for Visual Studio, and make sure you have a subscription. I'm using my MSDN subscription to take advantage of my free hours. Go out to azure.com, get started, and I can go out there and show you that right now. Basically, this is where you can find everything you need. Once you have installed all of this, another little thing I like to show you too is once you have SQL Server installed and all that good stuff, I like to go out and make sure that I manually configure SQL Server to run. I don't like it to run in the background all the time when I start up my computer. So as you can see here, it's set to manual, but I'll start this so that I can start development. It just takes up too many resources to be sitting there idle when you're not using it. The next thing is go out here and log into your account. If you log into, once you created your subscription, right, you can go in here and log in and you should be able to have access to everything. And what we'll do, it'll bring you first to this this start page of your portal. We're going to go ahead and create a new hosted service. We're going to need a storage account as well, and then we're going to create a database. Now I've already come out here and done a little bit of legwork for part of my subscription to create that and set that up, but this is the next logical path. So we'll go out and we'll create a new hosted service, and we'll want to give it a name. First of all, select the subscription that we have. I call mine CloudFrog. That is the subscription I have for my MSDN subscription. So let's just call this Easy Azure as part of the service name here. I'll call it Easy Azure Web. Alright, so Easy Azure Web, and hopefully that's not very taken. And I'm going to choose North Central as the closest data center to me. I'm not going to be deploying into staging or production. I'm not even going to be deploying anything at this point because I haven't developed anything yet. We're going to do that later. So I'll just say do not deploy anything yet. You notice I can't even click on the OK button. So if you have that same problem, you may want to just shrink your browser a little bit and then you can see it. Alright, select OK, and it's going to go out and create that. Once that's created, we'll be able to start deploying basic web applications. But we're going to need a storage account. So let me go back here and get this back up to 100% size. By selecting a storage account, I can select New Storage Account. Again, the subscription is going to be CloudFrog. I'm going to say Easy Azure Storage. Now, you'll notice that I did this in all lowercase. That is required. If I did anything with a capital letter, it'll let you know it's not acceptable. So just be wary of that. North Central region again. I didn't create an affinity group. We won't do that for this demo. We'll create our storage account. It's just that simple. Now, one more thing that we're going to want to do is to create a database. Okay. Now I've already got a subscription out here to take advantage of, so I'll just select on that, and I'm just going to create a new database. So select a region, say North Central. I need a username and password. So for me, I'll use my alias. Now for your password, put whatever you want. Just needs to be secure. I'll do the whole, for this demonstration, something simple like the typical one, password @1 or @word1, and we'll roll with that. Certainly we're going to be calling this database internally from our Azure web role, so I want to make sure I have that included. I'm going to include my local IP address on my home server here for this demo so that I can access Management Studio. So I'll call this my home demo environment. I'll just plug in that IP address. Good. We're all set. So with that, I'll come back and we'll get into developing a basic ASP.NET application. We'll go through some additional steps but that is step one just to get your environment set up.